Okay, back at it again. Week number 11 of Achilles Rupture surgery updates. I am back in Austin, Texas. I'm here for Dreamcon this time. I know I'm going to be moving here permanently here pretty soon, but that's not today. So last Tuesday, I had my follow-up with my doctor, my actual final one, because I'm going to be here. And there's good news and bad news. Go ahead, comment below which one you want first. I'm going to give you the good anyway. Yeah, hopefully that's what you chose. So here's the good news.
Surgery was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
No problems?
Not at all, really.
Can you go up on both feet like this?
Well, I can, but it's like I put a whole lot of weight on like
Show
this
me.
right foot.
It's pretty good. Are you still in PT? Okay. So the goal is, that's great that you can do that. How is your range of motion? Almost there. So at this point, I'd say go to physical therapy as long as you feel like you benefit from it. You can do anything low impact. You can do a bike, elliptical, walk, swim.
My physical therapist mentioned like my Achilles seemed thick back here. Is that normal?
Yeah, so it's when we sew it back together, that's suture is fiber wire. It's non-absorbable suture and it's thick.
Okay.
So a lot of times you can get like scar tissue. Just it's actually kind of a good thing. It means it's kind of healing back together. But you may always have a little prominence there.
Perfect.
It's not nothing wrong.
Okay, as you can just see, good news is things are going good overall with my recovery. There's no problem with how thick my Achilles is in the back. I'll actually show you. I'll take this off as I talk. But there's nothing wrong with the back of my Achilles as far as like too much scarring or anything. It's just the thickness is pretty normal and it's to be expected. And then also she doesn't see really a reason for me to keep going back and see her, which is really good because like I said, I'm going to be moving to Austin anyway. So just take a quick look at what the back of my Achilles looks like. It's really not too like thick. Hopefully you can see. It's not really too thick in the back. It just looks, kind of thick. But yeah, that's what's happening with that. Other good news is, like I said, elliptical, I can actually do that. I haven't been doing that. I've been mostly biking. So it's going to be good to just be able to kind of move my legs more than I have been on the bike because I was really getting bored of the bike. The bad news is this.
You can do anything low impact. You can do a bike, elliptical, walk, swim. All you can't do is run. Okay. You can't run until you can go up on that foot on its own.
Oh, okay.
You probably, so that's kind of your goal. Most people, nobody can do it right now.
Yeah.
And most people hopefully can do it by 6 months or so.
6 months.
So just go to therapy as long as you feel like you benefit from it.
Okay.
Then once you continue to, your confidence and continues to improve, you can just start increasing your activities on your own. Like I said, all low impact. No high impact cutting activities until you can go up on that one side and do what I call a single stance heel rest.
Okay, so that includes any sort of that little ladder thing and doing those ladder exercises as well.
I'd be careful with that.
Okay.
Until the long thing, those the tendon fibers have got to stretch back out. So. Okay, so what a nightmare. Imagine, here's the thing. I know Achilles ruptures are technically one of the worst kind of sports injuries you could get as far as recoveries and timelines go. But for some reason in the back of my head, I don't know, I was just holding out some sort of hope that maybe possibly I could be running by next month or something. I don't know. I know it's really unreasonable for me to have that kind of hope or expectation, but I could dream. And that was the dream, but unfortunately, that's not the reality of the situation. The reality is, until I can do a single leg heel rise, and I'm pretty sure just one of them, I shouldn't be doing any running or any dynamic movements. And, that sucks. Last week I was talking about that would really make the workouts more exciting if I could jump and do other things, but, whatever. I'll keep doing that 1,000 heel rises a day in hopes of getting a lot more strength in my calf muscle. And
that's kind of the silver lining of everything she said, that maybe if I grind hard enough and work out enough, maybe I could do the heel rise before 6 months and be able to run before then. But I don't know. I'm certainly not going to try and rush anything. And I don't know, like, just based on how I feel right now, strength wise, I just don't see it being too realistic of a possibility for me to do it in the next 4 months or 3 months, 3.5 months ish, I guess it'll be. So yeah, I don't know. It was kind of a shot to the gut, really, just because I guess my unreasonable hopes of where I wanted to be at a certain time frame. But it'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll just keep grinding. Yesterday, I drove from Fort Worth to Austin, so my Achilles really, I didn't work it out yesterday. And today I woke up and it kind of hurts. Like, it's like a constant kind of aching pain, just like I said, along my Achilles. And I went today earlier to the gym. That's why I'm dressed like this. And I was going to like try and work out through it, but I got on the elliptical. I was doing that. I did that for 30 minutes. I didn't do like an intense elliptical. It was just kind of like a walking kind of pace of elliptical. And when I got off, I thought it would kind of loosen up, but it didn't whatsoever. The pain was still there, just like when I got on. So I was like, I'm really not going to try and do any kind of hill rises or any of the physical therapy exercises, essentially, because I said this before in previous videos, and I'm gonna say it again. You got me messed up if I'm doing this again. So 100% I'm going to be better safe than sorry, and 100% just relax until I feel like I'm at a good place to be pain-wise and feeling-wise to continue just working out. So hopefully this pain subsides pretty soon. It was kind of random waking up in the morning with it. I really wasn't expecting it, but I don't know. I'll keep you updated on how that goes. I really, truly do hope it doesn't last too long, because I got workouts to do. I'm trying to get back, and I'm trying to get back as quick as I can, but as safely as I can. So, oh, also in the last video, I talked about if I should actively be trying to stretch my Achilles and just kind of get more elasticity. Elasticity is probably not the word I'm looking for, but just kind of stretch out those fibers. And this is what she had to say about that. Like, should I be actively trying to stretch it,
Yeah.
like doing like this sort of thing?
Sure.
Okay.
As long as it's not aggravating it.
Okay.
Okay. If it's a little sore, it's fine. If it's like hurting, it's too much. So use pain as a guide.
Okay.
And then you can do the where you're standing and holding it like that.
Yeah.
You can do where you get like on a stair and drop down, and hold it.
Yeah.
And then a bike and elliptical and swimming, they're great for it.
Okay. Because I had
to gradually stretch those fibers.
Okay.
And then I will just put C back as needed.
Okay.
So
I don't think I will be back, just because I'm moving to Austin.
Yeah.
Literally in 2 weeks.
There's not. I kind of just told you what to expect.
Yeah.
So that will be, your timeline. And then we'll see you back as needed.
So as you can see, I am supposed to actively be trying to stretch it out, and what she says goes, I guess. I was also just taking it easy doing that, because I was like, I don't really know if that's, so early on in the process, if that's the right thing to do. But she said, yeah, it's okay to start doing kind of these kind of exercises where you stretch it out like this. And she mentioned one where you're like hanging off a stair and going like this. But I'm not 100%. I'm not going to do the stair one, because I don't know, that seems sketchy. Like, what if I put too much weight on it and it just snaps or something? But I'll 100% like stretch it against the wall like that and see kind of how much progress I can make. Currently, somebody else asked me a comment on if I was okay walking upstairs now and doing things like that. And yeah, it's pretty, like without assistance. And I can do it pretty well. Coming down, I still do like a mini hop, just to avoid kind of like overstretching it on the way down. Hopefully you can see this. So I kind of just do like a mini hop on the way down still. But when I get some more trust in my Achilles, that'll probably go away. And I can honestly probably do it now. It's just, I don't know. It's just still have that kind of mental block going. Oh, also as far as physical therapy, that went good. We actually got a couple more exercises, and it actually picked up in the intensity a pretty decent bit, and I really appreciated it. I'm going to show probably all of those exercises next week's update, because I have probably, if not my second to last physical therapy appointment next week. And he said we're gonna add even more workouts to that, especially because it's gonna be like my final one. So he's gonna give me like a lot of workouts that I can do now and workouts that I should be doing moving forward in the process. So I'll probably show all of that next week. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm pretty excited because, like I said, even though I can't do the dynamic movements, any new exercises, keeping things fresh, I'm 100% okay with that. So yeah, it should be fun. I hope everybody out there, I hope your recoveries still are doing okay. Please, I promise you, leave comments. I would rather you comment than like or subscribe. Like, I think in the last video, it probably has the most comments that I've gotten so far, which is absolutely sensational. Half of them are from me, but it does not matter. Okay, so my phone overheated and kind of stopped recording, but I was almost done with the video. I was just gonna say, I really like comments, so go ahead and do that, and stay safe out there, man. I'll see you on the next one.